Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love MMA as much as I do. I did say that I'm about to use my GoPro camera, and I just got it. I got to get out of the box and figure it all out, download the app for it, and I don't feel like doing all that. So, unfortunately, I'm going to stick to this and just start promoting my videos like crazy. Usman said that, first of all, shout out to Kamaru Usman. He proved me wrong. He is by far not done. He beat a guy in Joaquin Buckley, who's been on a 6-fight winning streak, likes to knock people out, who fights really well, does a lot of good things in that cage. And he beat a guy that's a lot younger than him and, who I think is really hitting a stride in Buckley. So the fact that Usman went out and beat him up, dominated him with the wrestling, and did what he normally did, I was really impressed, especially since he hadn't fought in 2 years. So, my mistake. Mistakes happen on my channel. I'm wrong from time to time. I said he was going to get knocked out, and he ended up dominating him. Now, moving on to Islam. Because he said that he'd be willing to fight Islam. I think that would be a great fight, to be honest with you. It would be a big advantage to Usman. Because he's got so much experience fighting in welterweight. And we know Islam wants to, fight for the welterweight title. And unless Islam actually gets an immediate title shot, I think he'd be willing to fight Usman. He's undefeated. He's the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world at this moment as far as being active. I'm not saying he's better than John Jones. But I think that would be a great fight for him. Usman proved when he fought Hamzat, he can hang in there and he can actually take over the fight and win the fight if he needs to, if he had more time. That's my opinion because Hamzat's a beast in there. And I think he's actually in some ways more dangerous than Islam in terms of finishing fights at a quicker pace than Islam does. Also, Islam has been proven to be beatable. If you look back at his first Volkanovski fight, Volkanovski actually rocked him a lot. That's what led to Islam taking him down so many times in the fight and controlling him on the ground. Islam did, he wasn't really in a dangerous fight with Poirier, but Poirier is dangerous in general. And when he fought Poirier, Poirier did give him a hard time and ended up taking that fight into the championship rounds. So I do think Islam is beatable, and I think if anybody can do it, it is Kamaru Usman. Usman does have really good grappling still. His wrestling clearly still really good at almost 40 years old. And he proved by fighting a guy like Joaquin Buckley, who's strong, who's talented, like Usman was saying, he can still hang with the best guys and actually beat them without much problem at all, considering how good of a fighter Joaquin Buckley is. Excuse me, I'm burping. I think his wrestling can match up very well with Islam, and I think his striking can as well. Now, granted, Islam's undefeated, but it doesn't matter. I mean, Usman's a beast. He's proven it time and time again by defending the welterweight title 5 times. I remember when he fought Tyron Woodley for the title. I didn't even know who he was at the time. I was picking Woodley before I made the channel. I made that channel in 2020, and this fight happened in 2019. I remember Woodley losing. He got dominant. I'm like, hey, who is this Usman guy? He's good. And then I watched Usman have an amazing fight with Colby Covington, break his jaw and everything. Colby was really good at one point. I still think he's really good, but, fighters go through a lot, and, he knocked out Jorge. He dominated Jorge the first time, knocked him out the second time. Knocked out Gilbert Burns after being in trouble. Went on to beat Covington in another great fight. He did get knocked out by Leon. Then he lost a very close decision, Leon. And then he moves up to middleweight on short notice and gives Hamza a fight. And actually looks like he has a chance in that fight. And then now, 2 years later, he comes in at almost 40 years old and beats a guy a lot younger and makes it look pretty simple. Again, Islam has looked very beatable in some fights. It looks like he does get a little tired. He looks like if things don't go his way and he's not in full control, he could be in trouble against a guy like Usman who has the skills to put him away. So I like that matchup, actually.